academy, and he had been a lecturer. And they had chosen him because obviously he had been in the industry, been like Summer nominated and Universal stuff. Yeah, he'd been doing that. I know. So then I was just like, I'm gonna be that student that's like, hi, I'm an upcoming artist. Can we? Actually, I like your work. Can we do something together? And then I think just after we graduated, because it was COVID, guys, and then that happened. When we came back into it, I was just like, I literally was like, look, I have a sports scene, studio. Like, come on, hey sir. And then he came through, and I think because we have similar sounds, not exactly the same in the way we work, it kind of just made sense and gelled when, to come on the song, to make it mesh, even the writing, and kind of understanding how we can both grow each other from like the worlds we've come from.
Definitely. And I know that the song itself is kind of constructed as a conversation between lovers. So we have to ask, is that based on a situation that's happening right now in your current love life, or the past, or what is the inspiration for the song?
Oh, go first, EVIDA.
Go first.
Yes.
Go first. I just wrote to what sounded nice.
Actually, yeah.
Like if it sounds nice, that's what's important to me.
I was just being saucy with that. No, I was so basically the whole EP derives from like fell in love, first love, and then had a breakup. So that's why the songs move into like more that confident, very femme fatale. Like I'm here, I'm confident again. Or just in general, anyone that goes through a breakup, like. You can feel worthy again after something that's so heartbreaking. You get kind of insecure, or you feel guilty or regret. I was just like, no, let's switch it up. Let's not stay angry. You're angry, but then let's move from that kind of space. So yeah, My Guy was written at the time where there was My Guy, and I mean people didn't understand the relationship, but I was like, I don't care.
You never do, honestly. Do we ever? Do we really care?
Do we listen to those three friends that are like stop?
Yes, honestly. And I have to ask then, so with your EP, understanding the content, what are you hoping for when the listener kind of just listens to it? What do you want them to get out of it?
I think so. The first things first was I think if you see the music I've released before, it was kind of me experimenting, and a lot of listeners would be like, I love that you have a variety, but like what is done? Like what is something we can relate to you? Because most of the percentage was driving towards a My Guy track, and that this sound on the EP, and I was like, oh, okay, let me. For this time and this project, let me give something back to them, because they've actually been riding with me since like 2019. And I was just like, I can actually do that, because to relate to someone, that just makes for like a better community.
Of course,
when you can relate and you can actually maybe understand someone's pain in a way and give them something they could like maybe feel good about, or maybe make them confident, or just I don't know, something to jam nicely. So I think that was first thing to relate to my listeners with this project. And the second one was, I'm really bad with my emotions. So like you always think I'm happy and bubbly, and then I'm like, oh, but I mean there's times where it gets hard and stuff. And through my music, I think it's the best way to let that out. And this was me showing the vulnerability of this is what happened, guys, but it's okay. If we want to be those people that are for like helping people just with like your mental state, I was like, let me do it my way, and this was my way. So go, I hear you guys, I'm here with you, and I'm human, if that makes sense.
Of course, definitely. And I think one scary reality that seems to happen is that we realize that time is so short, in life. It seems like more and more you're hearing more about artists that pass away. And I'd love to know, like, if at one point, God forbid, you're sitting back, no matter how many years you put into the game, what are you hoping, like, kind of like your legacy to be when you're sitting back?
Oh my gosh, I think I said it the best once on like Massive Metro. It's just like, this line is the best. It was, I feel like a purpose has to always be more than the surface of like, sustainability, glamour, glitz, opportunity. For me, it was kind of like, I saw that during my course and in my life, I had such a privilege, even compared to like close family members, like my cousins, that we grew up like brothers and sisters. And I was kind of like, always when I was little, if I could get an opportunity where any platform I could get on, wherever I am in the world, or wherever I go, I would love to extend that, be that person to extend an arm. I'm not saying I'm going to save everyone or be like this kind of savior. Not at all. I'm just meaning like, I feel like we're put on this earth because we're meant to help each other out. There's so many of us. So my purpose would be like, for me personally, is for every creative entertainer, anyone who can sustain their dream. Just period. Because we sustain jobs, normal 9 to 5s, but why can we not sustain a dream? I just don't think it's fair. I think we'd be living, I don't know, happier lives if we could.
Yeah.
No, I definitely agree.
Honestly. I mean, I could be wrong, but I just feel like always.
I think if anything, if there's a generation needs to hear that is ours. I think we're a lot more headstrong also. That, we don't want to just settle for any just normal job. So I think that message is gonna align and really link and relate to the listener himself.
Yeah.
And right now, with that being said, I think it's time we finally hear the great song itself, Don Calya featuring EVIDA, with the song My Guy. If you've never heard it before, you can thank us later. Check it out. Come on.
Thank you. I'm so shocked that peeps like we were so shocked because we thought it would be like rain,